Alright, good morning, family. You know we at again. Gotta constantly stay educated, cause times do change, and some don't. Be like that. Alright, but listen. Oh, what up? You see that? Oh yeah. It's a bigger one coming too. Look beautiful. But matter of fact, how's y'all day? I hope y'all definitely doing your research, accomplishing and building more knowledge into your brain, doing something with your life, oh, you see the bird back there? But doing something with your life. Hope y'all like, subscribe, share the video. Come on, man, show support for sure. Especially family out there, I appreciate y'all supporting, always. That's what y'all supposed to do, because I do the same for y'all. So, hey, y'all not supporting, but matter of fact, if you didn't like the video, if I don't see a comment, well, we on you, for sure. But I appreciate everybody who's supporting me right now. We at 75 right now. 100 subscribers is the goal for right now. I know we will be able to achieve it, like this month alone, we gonna achieve that. I don't care what nobody say. We hitting that. For sure. I just gotta wait a little bit. But let me see what topic I should step on now. Cause like one of my cousins like showed me this video. I watched it and he was like, it enlightened me. It's like this world is violence. Then I started to question, like, why is that? Then I saw the colonizers. Matter of fact, even wars. Nothing was settled through positive actions. It always seemed to end in violence. And if it didn't end in violence, they took it by force, which is violence. Let's say for land, for example. Even the great kingdoms back in the day that's what they stated in the books, but what happened before that, you won't truly know. Because a lot of them didn't pass that down. They did, but it's also been taken away. And slow but sure. Even in Georgia, when they're knocking down statues in Georgia. Whoa. Or the fact that how black histories, well, let me rephrase that. Because it's not just black history, it's history. If history is like this, and you don't see them trying to alter it, so you don't never question, so, oh, this is good to knock this down to get rid of this bad image. But this bad image was created by none other, but she didn't have to say it. It was like, whoa. Even most of the religions that they pressured and pushed onto you, even to this day, you're still like, whoa, it's crazy. But why was everything must come to violence? Then the people were so nice, they taught them how to bathe. They taught them how to do this, how to build this. And they took it around with it. Then, and those in America have like a watered down culture. It's not a real culture, but it adapted to the point that that's all they have, so they molded it to their own. But then, it's like they stole people. They stole knowledge. Now they're altering history. Now they're trying to erase history. Now they're trying to mold it. They're trying to bring us down. It's like, still, as much as I try to think on it, it's like, for people that I'm not saying it's everybody, but people that don't like you will do this much to try to hurt you, destroy you. Like it doesn't make sense. Or even the fact that it's like, it just doesn't make sense. Every time I try to wrap my head around it, it's like, why would somebody even go to this extent to even, like, to take it this far? It's like, whoa, it's crazy, but it's history. It already happened. Even back in the days, the first black kings was going England, Europe, Asia. The first black samurai Yusuke there. course, they had even Africa. I mean, come on, that's a no-brainer. But even in America, like the whole North America. I'm not sure about Canada, but I need to do more information about that, so I can't speak on that. But it's like all the places, like we originate from the same spot. And we all originated from the same thing. What alters you to think this way? It's like, why would you take it to this extent if we're all the same? Why would you hate somebody who's exactly the same as you? Is it because something you want to revert back to that you're not able to? Because the generations that fought out from the environment that you adapted to. So I was thinking more like that, but it's an undecided answer. It's like, whoa. It just, to this day, don't make sense. But then I started to think a little even more deeper into it. I'm like, whoa. They done flipped. They don't flip what is good and evil. They don't flip what the meaning of even small things is. They change the names. You shouldn't even care about the names. As long as you're able to use it, it shouldn't even matter. But it's the fact that you changed it. You change this, you change that, you change this, you change that. For what purpose in the end? You feel me? So I started to think like that. I just think, you know what I was thinking? I was gonna say something else in my head, but I ain't gonna say it because you got it. I like to play around, but I ain't gonna say that. So what? At the end of the day, if you want to, matter of fact, I'm talking to the person who's buying this phone and who's listening. Because whoever's hearing my voice, they need to listen to this. Bruh, go do something. How many times I gotta say this, bruh? Stop beating your feelings. Stop being depressed. Cause you feel me? Don't be depressed. Listen to them songs, inner vibration, change your thoughts. Come on now. Change the way you listen to, change the way you do. Feel better about yourself, gain confidence. And stop paying attention to negative things around you. Because you see what you perceive. And if you perceive only negative intentions and negative energy, whoa, what's this whole black beetle on my arm? That's crazy. But it's like, words is extremely powerful. So if you understand a little about that, you understand exactly what I'm saying. If you say something, that word can travel into the universe. You understand? So if you want to manifest something, you have to stop begging. Why would you beg? You feel me? It's like, why would you beg? Like, please, can I be able to do this, do that? It's like, if you don't demand it, it's like it's a what if. It's like a 50-50 chance. But if you don't demand it and put that type of positive energy and determination through it, then it won't be accomplished. So I was thinking that also. Because even when I'm sitting there meditating or I'm chilling, just thinking of my thoughts, I'm like, yo, I gotta manifest this. I gotta manifest this. Not only for my family, but for myself as well. It's like, ooh. Then I started to think, like, out of every generation, my generation got it the worst. Because even the civil rights generation, it's like most of them failed their kids. They didn't pass down the information and knowledge down to their kids. So now it's just like they failed them. And then we're like the comer-ups after that failed generation. And then it's like people saying, oh, this generation who? But it's like you really can't blame. You really can't blame them, because a lot of them is not showing them the right path. If you don't show them the right path, and he can go any direction, it's 50-50. Only a small few will actually they'll either succumb to this side, or they'll be able to choose to this side. You understand? Because listen, it's a lot easier to do bad than it is to do good. That's why there's a lot more bad people than there is good. I want y'all to keep that in your head always. It's like, people my age, like I'm 18, age group around there, teens, you feel me? or 2000 and like 2000 and back. Even like my whole generation, I'm thinking like those who don't have this information and they're just living life day to day and they're not looking past the future. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad ideology, but it's the simple fact that if you live for the present, then what would you leave for the future? You understand me? And a lot of people with my age don't have the same mentality. They want to party, have fun, but they're not thinking about the consequences behind that. Like, you could party, have fun. Let's say if you drink, 24/7. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just the fact that everything you did was put in place for you not to achieve what you wanted. Well, let me rephrase that. Everything bad that was put in place around your communities that is so easily to grab, or a need for it to stop you from what's underneath or what's in your body. It's like people don't talk about these small things. Even the fact that Black Lives Matter meets, for example. I mean, Black Lives Matter is, I like it. It was respectful. It was definitely a good thing. But it's like, where's the actions behind it? We can protest this, we can protest that, but where's the results? Yeah, they matter. Then another one of us dies. It's like, and it's not even just one. There's different ways that you have to look on every situation, if you understand what I'm saying. You can't exactly pinpoint this exactly. You have to look at the overall picture, because there is this side, that side, and then you have the third, what is the truth. You understand? Because we don't know the truth, then all you're gonna do is succumb to this side or this side, or you might know both. You may piece together a little bit of the truth, but you don't know exactly what the raw truth is. But that's just me reflecting, thinking about my thoughts. I think sometimes, not a lot, but I think a lot. Seriously, it just came to the fact that what would my generation be left with? What would my generation, like, it's like, whoa, everything that's going on over the world, all of them are just, it's like, it's rare to find a black sheep in this herd. I would even call me personally, I wouldn't call myself a black sheep, but I'm just trying to explain, like, because I'm not the same type of animal, like, facts. They one animal, I'm a whole entirely different, I'm dimensional. You feel me? There ain't no facts. Even those that might know what I know, they don't see what I see. We may come to the same conclusions, but we didn't come to the same path to achieve those conclusions. And that's just me thinking, like dang. Me personally, what am I gonna, you feel me? Like, I don't wanna, like, they have to learn. This is why I'm pushing you to learn your history, learn facts, see what's going on around you so you can understand and process what's going on. Even everything that they gave us, we took it, flipped it, and took it like that. Things that was forced on us, we continue to do it. Things that was taken from us, we allowed them to take it. It's still happening to this day. Even how they manipulate, even, it's like the negative intentions, and we still choose to follow, and we still choose not to learn. It's insanity. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, but you're stupid. Real talk. I could call you that from the bottom of my heart. You're stupid. Because if you don't take this one lesson and say, okay, if this failed, how can I achieve success? How can I make this work? How can I achieve a result? Thinking like that. Like, a lot of kids will not know who Marcus Garvey is. Plan after this. A lot of people will not even know, like, I mean, of course, they have no Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, but they won't know Booker T. Washington, W.E.B. Du Bois, or they won't know the unsold heroes of the Civil Activist Rights Act. It's like, if they don't notice, then how would they? Even just questions I'm asking. Or even the constant black kids and women that go up missing without body, and they're found without body parts missing. Melanin being sold for, I can't say exactly, but it's a lot of money. It's like, and those who don't see the value of what they know and hear, and they dummy down even the black women so much that they don't understand the value that they have. Even some that hate their skin and don't understand how beautiful it is because all they see, is that. Even like a little kid could be growing up. Even here in Africa, I'm seeing in the stores, I'm thinking, oh, at least they'll have like some black dolls to give the kids. I go in there, it's nothing but white dolls. I'm like, understanding, I'm like, whoa, this is Africa. This should be black dolls? Because, I mean, that would have been a no-brainer because you're in Africa. All you see is black. So why would you go to a store and expect to see something other than that? So why would a kid be like, oh, I'm playing with this doll, or this doll is so beautiful. Now she's thinking this is beautiful, and she won't understand what her beauty is. Even the struggles of a black woman on a daily basis. It's like melanin is such a powerful thing, and they undermine it. Or they might try to alter the skin. It's like, I would say it hurts it hurts also, because it's like, bruh, why would you hate? You've been given that. Or why don't you feel comfortable in your own body? Certain things like that, I'm thinking like everyone is beautiful in their own right. And that's the truth be told. Like a lot of people be saying a lot of women, let me rephrase that. A lot of women would say, a lot of man's trash is another man's treasure. That's true, but why would you even compare yourself to that? It's like, whoa. That's just certain things I was thinking about. Then even the fact that it's like the sun. Use the sun for example. You see the sun, it fuels a lot of life. I mean, I shouldn't have to explain that too deeply into you. I mean, use a plant for example. The plant needs the sun to provide the energy to grow. The sun was before anything. Before you can even, before anything. Then you see the sea. You know how many people died, how many things happened within the sea, how many spiritual things, how many violent acts, and it's still to remain and look this pure. I mean, of course, water cleanses itself, but if you don't respect your environment, and you continue to disrespect your environment, it's like you're disrespecting yourself, because our body is either, it should be 70 or 72% of our body is water. Just thinking on that is just like, well, we continue to disrespect, we continue to destroy, continue to hurt, break, continue to manipulate for our purpose, the same mentality of a crab in a barrel mentality. It's like I can continue to think about these topics, but then the fact is, my actions, I was raised this way. It's like your actions have to align with your words. Like you can say one thing, but if I don't see you doing it, any type of shape, form, or fashion, but I don't necessarily have to see you, but it's like if they don't align, then you're lying. Facts. And that's just me like just thinking. Like, wow, my generation is really messed up. Like badly. Even to the fact that even something like a lot of people we look up to, it's like they're not here no more. A lot of the people that was growing up, they didn't raise them right, or they didn't show them the right path. Now they're sitting here being the main kind of thing, and people's asking why. The problem is the same common denominator. It's no other people but us, because we allowed this to happen. We will head on the next man I'm not saying, oh, for me personally, none of that. But that will head on the next man. Just because he's in a situation where he failed to achieve. And they even made this whole system to the fact that, like, some get a slap on the wrist and some get locked in for life over the same thing. Not necessarily the same thing, but it's like something so small. Say they could be caught smoking at a beach, for example. Like that. That kid will get probably long time. But another kid, for example, would be, don't do it again, kid. And there's not a lot of people in the world for that. So I have a message for, well, this is the message to the world, the universe. If you continue to think the same mentality you have and not helping, it's not even the fact of not helping. If you do not do good, you reap what you sow. Those who eventually are doing bad, you might see them always on the top, and they're always, let's say, for example, say he's a millionaire, but all he did to achieve that was bad. He's gonna reap what he sows. I'm not saying be kind to everybody, because once they'll take kindness as a weakness. I'm not saying that. Even those around you, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is it's only a cold world if you allow it to be. If you don't stand up and fight for what you believe in, if you understand and don't push for what you, like this human experience, it's like if you don't do what you're supposed to do, or if you don't use the gifts that you have, it will be taken away from you. You can have the most beautiful voice in the world as an example, but if you don't use it for the right purpose, it will be taken away with you. Taken away from you. It will be stripped. It will be taken like they did everything else in this world. I'm not saying they will take it, but it will be gone. So if you don't continue to stand on your purpose, remain and do good, stay positive, keep away from negative distractions, because if it's negative, don't even play with it. It could even be your best friend that you have right now. She's not doing nothing, or if you don't try to help her or even help yourself become a better person, a better human, it's like, then what are you doing? Because if you, it's like, I keep saying this, it's like, if you don't, this life is for you. What you believe is good, go do it. As long as you know the balance of good and evil, it varies. I try to go like this, but anyway, I'm not doing that. But it varies. It may be up here sometimes. It's like a pendulum. It goes up here, up and down, up and down. That's why only the ones with the strong mentalities will really stay strong. I know this is a long video, but this is my message to you. Stay, bruh. I don't know, matter of fact, forget what I've been saying. If y'all do not understand, ask more questions, enjoy your family time, strive for something you believe in, do good, help others. I'm not saying you gotta be kind, as long as you're doing something to help yourself. As long as you're helping yourself, your family, those around you, even if you wanna make an impact in the world, if you do not take a stand now, you'll never will. And now it's getting to that point where now it's gonna be a divide. Seriously, those who stand for their purpose and those who don't, you can either stand here or you will be like a soulless vessel. That's what you'll turn into. Because if you do not stand for what you believe in, then what are you here for? Like, it doesn't make sense. If you don't stand and do what you believe is right, and if you do not know right and wrong, it's just certain questions. It's like why? Not necessarily. I know I keep tripping on that. Not necessarily. I be speaking too fast. It's like my thinking be so. I would slow down. Sometimes I gotta sit down, center myself, and rethink. It's like It's like, if you don't learn from past experiences, you'll never learn. If you don't stand for what your purpose now, because I understand, standing for your purpose is not easy. You have to be willing to die for it. I mean, exactly. Like, there might be some people that have family right now and they're not happy. There might be some people that's sitting there and they have the best life in the world and they're not happy. Or those who wish for love and continue to not be on their purpose. It's a lonely road. But the fact is, if you're not, like, y'all keep attracting to low vibrations, if y'all not, it's serious. Don't get me wrong, females, you feel me? Yeah. But if you just worried about appearance, then you definitely won't last long at all. Don't get me wrong, that pretty face will take you a mile, but your mind will take you forever. On that note, like, subscribe to the video, reflect on your actions, and I hope you take this message to heart. And y'all better be listening, because I love y'all. I know it's a long video, but like, subscribe, to share. Also, anything y'all want to suggest, intro coming soon. Hope y'all learn more. Love those around you, separate glitter from gold. Love your family members, but also remember, those who are not on their purpose will be the ones trying to deter you from yours.